£100,000 in 9 months. Yes, this is what we are going to talk about today. Today I'm going to share here in this live the lessons that we have learned from hiring our first salesperson, which was Siawash Zahmat, who made £100,000 in 9 months. So I'm going to share with you how the process was, what were our learnings. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you're watching as well. Say hi, and if you're watching the replay, use the hashtag replay, so then I can get started immediately. Hello Viva, hello Safaya, great to have you here. So there are a few things that we have learned in the process, and first of all, before I share them, I want to give a massive congratulations, a massive praise to Siawash, who's been doing an incredible job for us. I couldn't be happier to have Siawash as a team member, as a part of the GTeX leadership team. He is one of these kind of people that never gives up. He always gave his heart and soul to become better, to adapt to the system, to enter into a new role that he was used to do for himself, but not for us. And in particular, he stepped in a moment where we literally had no processes, no systems, nothing was documented about the sales process, the marketing process, the conversion process, the delivery of the coaching and the mentoring as well. So it took a moment and it took a while to adjust to the process, I have to be honest, because at the beginning, he came in and there was nothing ready, and here he is watching right now. So great, buddy, great to see you. Thank you very much for all that you are doing for us and with us. So there is some things that we have learned through this process. First of all, is that when you hire someone, in particular, is the first time that you hire that person in a role, is a process. It's a process because you will need to create the processes, the system, the training, making sure that they understand what the heck they are doing, because at the moment you have nothing, or we had nothing around it. So everything was here in my mind, and we had first of all to put what was in my mind out on paper and in a training process that we kind of made up as we went along with Siawash. Hello Trisha, great to see you. Thank you for joining. And so that was the first big learning, was to document everything, was to create the process, create the system. And then there was something else that we learned throughout that process, is also to be flexible, because it was very difficult on my side to not only run the business as I was normally running. So you're looking at doing what I was normally doing, but on top of that, creating all the processes, and on top of that, training another staff member, and on top of that, making sure that actually there was enough money in commission and in payments for him at the same time, and he went and also making sure that he had enough people to go through, to build enough experience to get to the point where he was knowing our products and our services back to front. And that takes time. That takes time. I mean, I remember Ben warned me, says, give it at least 3 to 6 months before he can create something sustainable, and understand that. And that was the first time for me that I found myself in that situation, because I never had to train in my business and get someone in that role. So it was at the beginning a bumpy road. I got to be honest, at the beginning was not easy, because at the same time he needed to have the experience to know our products back to front, and so go to as many calls as possible, and building that muscle so then it could convert regularly. And I had to give up a lot of leads that I knew I could convert immediately. for him to go through this learning process. So at the beginning it was really rocky. But there is something that I want everyone to use as an example. Siawash is one of these kind of people that never gives up. He put the work in every single day. Every single time he was coached to become better and better and better. And in particular gave us a lot of ideas and gave us a lot of feedback on the process that we had. Now, what was great about that is that now he became part of the entire system. And the more he was mastering it, the more he was getting familiar with our products, the more he was working with our clients, then the better he was performing, and we could see that. And so there are some times, you can see sometimes in your business you will hire people, and those people that you will hire will not perform immediately, and that's fine. But you have to judge the attitude that that person has. Now, if Siawash was gonna say, you know what, this is not working, I've been here for 2 or 3 months and things are not converting as I'm expecting. He was making some sales, but it wasn't as great as the target that we have expected. And hi Michelle, thank you very much for joining. Alola Boshe, great to see you. It wasn't as great as the target that we expected. And if you would say, you know what, I'm walking away, that's not working for me, and it's not working. But instead of that, he said, okay, what can I do? How can I become better? We went on the phone and we were role-playing consistently the conversation, the sales conversation, the mentoring that we were giving to our clients, and we spent a lot of time on that. We're meeting every single week for multiple hours, and at that point, something shifted. It was able to make sale after sale after sale after sale, and at the same time all our clients were incredibly happy about the results that he were getting with him, about the work that he was doing with them. So not only he was able to convert really well, but also he became incredibly great at running the mentoring using our methodology and our processes and our systems. And that's what made him great. And it was the time that he was spending there, and it was the mentoring that he was receiving, and also it was the time that he was putting to become better. And this is what happened. We realized actually that he was the right person for GTeX, and he was the right person for what he was delivering, and he had the right attitude. Because remember, attitude will always beat skills. Skills can be learned. Processes can be learned, but the attitude of a winning attitude of doing whatever it takes to make it happen, that's difficult to teach. Like, it takes time, and it takes a very committed person to have that attitude to keep going in that way. And Siawash showed up every single day, and once we fine-tuned the way in which we could work together, then boom, there was no stopping. Because now we adjust and we found the best place for him within GTeX, and then from that moment he was able to perform even better. So think about this. Sometimes you will find the right person, you know he's the right person, but he's in the wrong role. So it's up to you as an entrepreneur, as the business owner, to find the best role if you know that is the right person. And this is what made this happen, this incredible result that Siawash was able to deliver with GTeX happen. There is a combination of partnership. Of course, they need to be aligned with the same vision. I want to say hi as well to Michelle. Hello baby, great to see you, thank you for joining. So there needs to be vision, there needs to be an aligned vision, because if Siawash and I, weren't aligned and we didn't want the same thing, then after a few months, it was easy to give up and to say goodbye. But we wanted the same thing. We wanted the same thing for this industry. And we understood that together we could grow better than by ourselves. And that's why I would recommend for everyone that is looking for a business mentor, in particular in the expert field, there is no one that I work with personally which is more reliable and can give you a bigger kick in the ass than Siawash. And every client that we work with has experienced that. Because as one of our clients said, as Charing said, Siawash is the kind of person who is silent but deadly. And he has a very unique ability to find what is the thing that you need to do and get you to do that thing. And that's what we need. When we're running our business, we need a sounding board. We need someone that can help us out. And also, in particular, if you want to become great at sales and become great at getting more clients, then Siawash is the person that will be able to teach you that. So make sure that you get in touch with us so then you can work with Siawash and you can get started straight away if you want to experience a massive growth in your business. Now, thank you very much, Siawash. You gave me every reason to believe in you. So it's been great working together. I'm looking forward to many more years of this partnership and more responsibilities, bigger and bigger roles. And this is the message that I want to give to everyone. First of all, if you want to grow your business, you need people with you. You can't do it by yourself. And you need to find the right people that see what you believe in and they have the same vision and they want the same, so then they can all grow together. So you need to find those people if you want to grow your business. They're going to be key people. And then you need to work with them and find where is the place within the company when they thrive, so then they can perform at the highest level and give them all they need to perform. Now, if they don't perform and if someone is willing to give whatever it takes, there is always a 50-50 responsibility. And the great thing is that Siawash was able to take his responsibility and work on the part that he needed to improve. And we were able to work on our responsibility, and I was able to work on my responsibilities and see the thing where I could improve as well. And that made the great partnership. And that made the great component, that now the great team that we are now. And that's this episode of Simone Vincenzi Talks Business. First of all, to give you a reality check on what it took from his side and from my side to get to this point. But also to recognize him and all this work and all the hours that he's put in to become the best salesperson that he could be and to become the best business coach that he could be. That could deliver great results for our clients like he's doing every single day. So, buddy, thank you very much for all you're doing with us. I'm looking forward to work together for many more years, and great job for these incredible results that you had. And this is the thing, that results speak louder than word. Everyone is able to say, yes, I can achieve this. Oh, yes, I'm great at selling. Oh, yes, I'm great at lead generation. Oh, yes, I'm great at marketing. Oh, yes, I'm great in guest systemization. Oh, yes, I'm great at speaking. But results speak louder than word. So let your results speak for yourself. And that's what Siawash did. It never came in a way where he said, yes, I know what I'm doing. He said, I know what I can do for you when we had the first conversation. But he always over-delivered as a person. And that's the kind of people that you want to have in your team. And that's the kind of people also that you want to have around you. You want to have people that just talk. You want to have people that they are there taking action every single day. That they are there showing with their results what they are capable of. And that's what makes the difference. Let me say hi to a few people. Michelle said, learning from you, Siawash, you come highly recommended. Yes, Michelle. Siawash, Great to see you as well. Marie, thank you for joining. Yes, I got Lovelda here. I'm coming home soon, baby. I'm finishing this live right now. Michelle says, so true, a winning attitude trumps competence. Absolutely. Laboshe says, yes, exactly. You need to have the right mindset, focus and determined to achieve. Great to see you, Regina. Thank you for joining as well. Laboshe said, I could imagine, but well done, Siawash. You don't give up. Yeah, it doesn't. There were times I wanted to walk away, Siawash. Yeah, I know there were times I wanted to walk away, and there were times I wanted to walk away too. But that's what makes a winning team. Is a team that is aware that it's not going to be all roses and flowers. But as long as the vision is strong enough to keep the team together and for everyone to perform at the highest level, then there are moments where even the drive beats the moments and defeats the moments where we are ready to walk away. So thank you very much again, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking another episode of Simone Vincenzi Talks Business. We are episode number 53 today. And if you are watching live, keep watching my Facebook Live. If you are listening to this podcast on Anchor, make sure that you subscribe on Anchor or the other favorite podcasting platforms as well. And if you haven't checked yet our podcast, which is Explode Your Expert Biz Show, our longer podcast, make sure you subscribe to that one, where every week I release longer interviews with experts and also with our team members and with our clients on how to grow a 6 or 7 figure expert business here. I'll see you soon, and again, thank you very much for watching, and remember that together we grow exponentially. Ciao.